Blindsight is a documentary made with love and friendship, and I'm going to speak on this to you so that you don't have to read everything. I love you, kid. I want to say something about a man who I call friend now. I've only known him for a few weeks, but he's brilliant. He's a musician, he's wonderfully inspirational, and he's a lion. He gets it, and I want to speak directly to you when I say this. Love, Bronx baby. So I hope you get this video and it can have some courage and warmth for you. This is a documentary about blindsight, made with love and friendship. Through a recent conversation, I've heard him say, well, I've already learned that I can't stop you if you want to do something. You're damn right you can't. So I'm going to introduce you to you because you have inspired me as an artist. And I'm a motivational speaker, so don't get this twisted. Art comes in many forms, but one of the best forms of our job as artists is that we have to go down in the darkness, get something tangible for some people to heal each other, and then you can become whole again. Ren healed you, and you're healing me. So this is for you. Let's meet him, guys. But quickly before I do, one more thing. Thank you, Ren, for healing him and healing the many that you have. Music is a wonderful tool to heal people, but art is the only way that I've ever known how. Thank you, guys.
Too complicated, a compilation, a confirmation, a combination of conversations in a congregation. I stop relations and start making abominations and drop it with no ultimatums, no God could save them. So take your bullshit and throw it in an open well. Make a wish to tell this. Who is that person impersonating a version of blind fury? Need to close the curtain. I'm clearly not offended by your words, don't hurt me. I appear to be the enemy, you curse absurdly, but I'm rolling in your head rent free, smoking out the Van Temp bleed, talking my sense on feet. Talk about UMG, got a lot of that cheek to chonk. I'm climbing over your prison walls and I'm making change. You think you're safe, I'm about to break your locks and take your chains. Straight off the C-block, got it cocked to your knuckle brains. Walk with the dead, I got a plot with a couple graves. And I ain't fishing my hooks, leave bitches dripping my luck. Coming back with a vengeance, I told you I'm done. I'm so fucking done, you're so fucking done. I told you I had it, I'm done. And as I run away, blood is pouring out of every vein. I suffer in pain, enough of the games. They live in your fantasy, nightmarish dreams. I woke up in cold sweat, boy, sick boy, the janitor of sick boy, hereditary, inherited, derelict, a spit boy. Take a second, think about that kid, what a shit choice. 1 in 4,000 people stripped, a vision destroyed. Like here's your sight, now go and enjoy your life and see what.
Okay, so let's just go from here now. Now that you got some of that little taste of his brilliance, let's let him tell you the story of how Ren healed him. And he left 2 messages to Ren, so I'm going to play the first one that you did, Blindsight, and then I'm going to play the second one, because I want people to get to know who you really are. So here it is. Let's listen to both of his stories and be inspired, guys, because afterwards I'm going to play some songs that he did in full.
What is up, everybody? It's Blindsight. I hope you're enjoying the new song, Flowers. I just wanted to give a quick message to the man himself, Ren. This song would not exist without him, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I'll just show you. Run the clip.
The king that I slayed, bully. I've seen you dissing Dwayne and then crit, miss a kill shot of Knox because you're bitter as shit. Then you made the big mistake. You put me on the list. I'm a fucking psychopath, daughter. Don't take the piss. Irrelevant rapper, wasting my time. People only heard of you because of this rhyme. Oh, you're a murderer. That's so cool, my guy. Got your time in the spotlight, so enjoy the shine. Wait. I genuinely mean it when I say you should shine. I just played you at your game, so welcome to mine. I want all of my fans to show Dottor the time, because he's actually sick at rapping. Go and like and subscribe. There's a new counterculture in this world of division where we bicker over politics and race and religion. There is war, there is peace, that's a human decision. Either you could be my brother or another collision. And the media, they love it when we hate each other, because the money lines their pockets if you're not my brother. And this black versus white, that's divide and conquer. Ignorance, it is formed in the womb of monsters. If there's war in the east, industries are getting paid. If there's war in the streets, there's a mother at a grave. If I pander to my ego, then I'm just another slave. A casualty of vanity, hate just breeds hate. So Dottor, I think I've got to leave it at that, because I'm not a battle rapper, but I do like to rap. Now 1 million new eyes will be on where you're at. I hope you roll with it, my friend. Put yourself on the map. Dottor, thought he was sick.
This man tore him down and built him up right at the end. Gave him his flowers, told his people to go and subscribe and like the video, gave him props on his rapping, like just straight respect. I commented on the video. That right there inspired the song Flowers. I have so many people in my life that have inspired me to do the things that I'm doing, and Ren, you have inspired this song Flowers. I wanted to give flowers to everybody I love, even my enemies. Everybody has received their flowers, except for you, Ren. I need your guys' help to make sure these flowers get delivered to Ren. This man is absolutely amazing, talented. I'm sure you've heard the song, Hi Ren.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
And I believe he has a new song called Murderer.
Murderer. Homie, it's the way that I get down. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Murderer. If you see me on the corner of my town, get back, back, back. Murderer. Swing for your jaw in the first round. Tat-tat-tat. Murderer. Homie, it's the way that I get down, yeah.
I'm gonna close this video out with Ren, thank you. Thank you so much, and I hope these flowers get to you. You deserve them and many, many more. Everybody has received their flowers. Knox Hill, Crypt has retweeted it. Even a few haters have received their flowers. But Ren has not received his flowers yet. Last attempt to try to deliver these flowers to Ren. And if you're a fan of Ren, I'm asking for your help to deliver these flowers. He helped inspire an amazing song, and the response to it has been absolutely incredible. Keep enjoying flowers. I love you guys. Ren, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being you.
Those flowers in the flames, I feel like giving up. I'll pluck a petal from a rose and make a wish above. If I don't make it, please make sure that they all see the love. I gave this music all I got, but I wasn't enough. But I have some roses left. Before I go, I wanna give them both to Knox and Ren. Cause what you give to hip-hop is just an honest pen. You break them down and build them up like they was top 10 and nailed them in his coffin. Another rose for a friend that's never traded in. I treat him like he's blood, y'all would know his name is Crypt. He gave me a chance when nobody would, and I can never pay him back. Wouldn't take it even if I could. And here's another scheme, passing out another rose. Behind the scenes without a mask, kept it 100, bro. You saw my good, bad, and my ugly, and never once judged. And I am grateful for your friendship, not just showing love. And for this next rose, I'm handing to a group of friends. To MTP and True Mob, I hope you make amends. I know you all don't get along, but that's not what this is. I love you all to fucking death, and that will never quit. I threw those flowers in the flames, I feel like giving up. I'll pluck a petal from a rose and make a wish above. If I don't make it, please make sure that they all see the love. I gave this music all I got, but I wasn't enough. I'm giving flowers to the ones that I consider close. I'm giving flowers to the ones I think deserve it most. Whether you're with me or not, I still brought you a rose. So everybody get their flowers before I let them go. I love reactors, they put my music into your ear. They make me feel appreciated for my sweat and tears.
And now you get to see and hear my message. That's me being goofy. It didn't work. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Bravo, mister, on that song you just did, because that inspired me, and I'm not even Crypt, Knox, or Ren, you know, but you have a talent, an extraordinary talent to see the things that people do to other people online, and you take it, instead of being ugly about it, you make it into something beautiful. First of all, let me just say this. If, I don't know how to word this. If you were all of a sudden blind, people, I'm talking to your fans, after being able to see for a long time, it must have been extremely frustrating for you. It would terrify me, personally, because I'm an artist that paints, so yeah, it would terrify me. But there's this little story that I know about an artist that paints and I'm going to share it with you. But I know I joke a lot. I have a really raw sense of humor. I'm getting old, and I know what I look like now. I used to have long, pretty hair. I used to have all my teeth in my mouth, but I don't no more. I'm giving you this message as something that shows that everybody has something wrong with them. Doesn't make them not beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And in my opinion, the gift of you not being able to see everything, you can feel better than anybody. And your inspiration comes from your feeling, your emotion. Giving your music to the world, blindsight, is important. And you're going to continue to do it. And for people that don't know you exist, they're lost. Because they will one day. And if they like you, they'll respect the message that you have. I respect you. And you're good looking. So, where's all this depression coming from? No, I'm kidding. I know what you're saying, because I got severely depressed myself over a lot of the same issues. I can still see. But I want to tell you a story real quick about a girl that inspired me. It was just one. Before I get into your message, I hope this inspires you a little bit. As an artist, I struggled. And I was like you, I wanted to make it. I wanted somebody to see me, and I wanted my stuff to be going down in legend. But you know, you come into the world with nothing, and you leave with nothing. The only thing you can do is do what you do. And it will go to the people that it needs to go to. And the people that it does touch will never forget it. This story is about a little girl named PJ. I don't know if you've ever been somebody's Make-A-Wish, but I was. What do you say to a child that's dying? What is it that you do? Why do they want you? I'm just a painter, but I would paint on the corner, and I still to this day do it. For charity, for myself, just to have my art out, you know. She was a 8-year-old little girl who came to me one day with her mother, and I'm not going to go into full detail of names, but she always would want to come see my paintings on Saturdays because I would do cartoon characters for kids, and I would give them away, you know. That's what I do. And I got to know her because I teach classes, but I never got to know her in a physical way because she had cancer. The day she bought her first picture, she stopped by my set, and I remember what it was. It was a Bert and Ernie. She bought it. She would not take no for an answer. She made me take her money, and I was like, "Here, Ma," and I slid it back to her. She never knew. But she did. Because when she gave me her last letter, and we had her last talk, she stuck that same $20 bill back in that envelope and told me to take it and make it somebody else's beautiful picture. She was 10. When I got the call from Make-A-Wish, I said, "Oh my God, I mean, what am I going to say? I can't say no because I love PJ." But her mother would come get her classes from me every time. She was at the Ronald McDonald House, and every time I'd give her her lessons, and she'd come back and show me pictures of her daughter doing it. And her mother said something to me before I went to this meeting, because I thought that I was taking away from her mother. You know, as a mother, how would you feel if another woman came in and that was the last person you wanted to see? It was her, not you. Break my heart. But she asked for me, and then her mother told me why. She said that every time she'd come get those lessons from me to how to learn how to draw Mickey Mouse or something kind of crazy, she would live a little longer and smile a little louder and cry a little less. Whenever I went to that meeting, she wanted to take me to Wingstop. That's what she wanted. She wanted me to try her secret sauce. We ate wings. I asked her if she was afraid. She said, "No, I'm ready." She was a tired little adult in a little bitty body. And she said to me, "Your brother has a message for you." And I thought to myself, whoa, I never told this little girl anything about my brother, who was shot and killed in front of me, by the way. He died in my arms. I've been through some pain, but I've learned to suck it up and you know, give it back to people. But it does hurt. I am human. I painted a painting for you. I've shown you already. I'm going to mail it to you. But PJ said to me, and there's no way she could have known this, your brother said, stop crying, that he's okay. When people are close to dying, they see things. I have a vision, a gift of sight and dreams. I've been helping people for years with it. That's called a dream impact. I saw you coming. But it took me a while to say anything because I've been secretly watching your work, because I wanted to know what I was talking about before I said it. You're beautiful. You're brilliant. You're worthy. Your music has touched so many people that you need to keep doing it. You don't have to impress the world. I put a quote at the beginning of this that was quoted by John Lennon. You can read it, I'm going to say it to you. He said, you don't have to become famous to be a good musician. If one song can help one person, then it's so fulfilling. And he was a Beatle. So, that was my inspiring story to you. When PJ died, her mother brought me back a bunch of stuff that she did in her art classes, and she said, I'm not mad at you, Biscuit, because I thought she was. She said, you gave my daughter life. Now, PJ wrote something to me, and I'm not going to show you guys the letter, but she said, Dear Miss Biscuit, I've always wanted to be an artist. Whenever I got your lessons in the hospital, they made my day more colorful. I'm giving you back this $20 you slid back to my mother all those years ago. I'm just sorry I didn't get to attend your classes, but here's my last drawing. I'm going to heaven now. I'm tired, and I'm ready to meet Jesus. And maybe one day when you pass, excuse me, we can finish that class in heaven. She was 10, guys. And she inspired me to know that I don't have to be famous to help somebody. Blindsight, you've already made it. With love. I'm not choosing to show her picture, but she looked like a little boy when I first met her because she had no hair and I didn't know she had cancer, so I thought she was a boy. PJ, could be any. This is the picture I drew of her with her angel wings after she passed, and I put it in a frame. And I'd love to give it to her mother. She knows who she is, but I've never gotten back in touch with her except for that one day. It hangs on my wall. This is my precious PJ. This is the reason why I do what I do. She inspired me to be better, to be worthy, to be humble about life, but to give my gift of love to people as much as I can, because you don't know how much time on earth you have. Thank you. And to you, Blindsight, if I ever meet you in person one day, which I hope I do because I am a fan, I will shake your hand and give you the biggest hug in the world and let you know that you are a worthy person and you are an inspiration to people. And whether or not you have touched 100,000 people in the world, which is something we all want, when we are artists, we want the world to hear us. You touched this girl. So know that you helped one person. Okay? And Ren, this is why I call him the Ren effect. This is the same thing as Bob Dylan effect. He's trickling his love from person to person. And this is inspiring me to do this video for you, just like you were inspired to do that for him. And it's just keep on going. It's what he says, a rising tide lifts all ships. Thank you. Thank you for what you do. And now I want you to hear the story of how depressed he was and everything before he did any of this. This is very inspiring to me, what you wrote, listen to me, what you said in this little speech that I think the world should hear. And then afterwards, we're going to play some of your music in full. All right. This is out of love, guys. Let's hear what he has to say. Because when I tell you this is inspiring, you're going to love it.
All right, y'all, so here we go. Another raw and edited video, unedited video from yours truly, Blindsight. Today's story is very near and dear to my heart. We're going to talk about Ren. Shout out to the Renegades. I don't want this one to get like super dark, but I'm gonna be very, very vulnerable in this particular type of video, just because Ren helped me. He basically saved me from going into a very deep depression, and I want to explain the story to you guys and just kind of go into a little bit more detail about it. This all goes back to when right before I dropped Flowers, okay? So this is right before I dropped my song Flowers, which is dedicated to Ren and Knox Hill and Crypt and a bunch of other people, just people, you know, that I care about. And the original point of that song, that was actually kind of a goodbye song in a sense. And I'll tell you why. Because before I dropped Flowers, I hadn't dropped any music or any videos or anything on YouTube for like almost a year, or like, it was a long time, very long time. And now the reason for that is I was going into a pretty deep depression, pretty deep funk, to say the least, because just to give you a little background, I've been making music since 2014, and you know, I've been grinding, and let's just say you start to kind of feel like when do you finally break? You know what I mean? When do you finally? Because I had a lot of opportunities and a lot of great people I've met along the way here, but I can't help but still kind of just feel like I ain't made it. I ain't made it yet. You know what I mean? And so I guess that started eating at me. That started eating at me a lot, because I mean, you know, just as an artist, when you going at it for 10 plus years, and you know, you're still only getting, you know, 100 views or 500 views on a song, a new release, and it's like, you know, you're struggling to barely get 100 streams on Spotify. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay. And how many times have you heard, you know, people say, "Oh, it took me 10 years to become an overnight success," and I'm about to hit 11 years. And you know, some people, you know, think that, you know, oh, what do you mean you've done so many amazing things? You've made it. You know, a lot of people know you, and I'm just like, I'm like the guy who knows a bunch of, you know, like popular and up there people, but like I'm not popular myself, kind of thing. You know, it's like, oh, everybody knows me, but you know what I mean? Not for my music though. It's like, whatever. It started to just take a toll on me, and I many times actually almost deleted my channel. Many times almost deleted Instagram, and I did delete my Twitter. I no longer have Twitter. That was the reason that's gone. Is that was part of my funk. I was about to delete everything, y'all. I was about to delete everything and just throw in the towel. I had that major dip in my vision, and I started just thinking, like, how am I going to continue to keep doing this? You know what I mean? Like, if I've only got so much vision left, do I have some kind of decision here to make? Do I use it to keep making music, or do I use it to do something else? I didn't know what to do. And I ain't even gonna lie, like, I was just a very angry person. I guess we'll go with this because I knew about Ren probably a few years ago, but I only knew about it because one of the songs was brought to me in a live stream, and but I completely forgot about it, and Ren started popping up again, and I started just listening to his music. And let me just tell you this, like, his story is very different than mine, but like, I guess I was able to, like, a lot of the things he was saying, I just kind of like interpreted it in my own way, you know, which is what music is supposed to be like. It's supposed to, you know, because obviously Ren, you know, he was going through a lot of like health issues and things that he was dealing with. But I guess it was one of those things, because I was a drug addict for a long time. From age 17 to 22, I was on hardcore drugs, and it ruined my life. I ended up going to prison and everything. Long story short. But a lot of the things that he was saying, you know, like the cramps and the mental it gives you, and just the pain, the day to day, I feel weak, I can't do anything like this. Like, you have no idea, like, in the drug addiction world, how relatable that actually is. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I just started interpreting, his music, and just, becoming a fan, like organically becoming a fan of him. And to really realize what Ren goes through on a day to day, like, it makes, like, what I went through, like, nothing. And I'm like watching Ren go make these like big epic production videos and songs, and I'm like, he's going through all of that, and like, he's still got the energy to do that. Like, there is something special in that man. Like, what is going on? It just made me dive even deeper into the, like, Ren rabbit hole. Shout out to the Ren rabbit hole. And I started just diving in, and it was right around this time that, like, it was right before his Sick Boy album was coming out. But and I want to give flowers to another person here in just a second, because I want to get into, like, the actual, like, let's just say, like, I was not good, and I was about to be gone. I was gonna just disappear on all of y'all. Like, I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to give up, and I didn't think I was ever gonna make it. I still struggle with that. I still do. There are times when I go into these funks, but I'm getting better, and I do have the Renegades and Ren to thank for that. This particular moment in my life was very dark. It's the closest I think I've ever gotten to just really, truly giving up. Because you know how many times motherfuckers just say, "Oh man, I'm done. This is it. This is the last time. This is the last song I'm gonna make," or, it's the last album I'm gonna put out, whatever. And, like, you always end up getting back into it. This time it really didn't feel like that. I really was about to just throw my hands up, throw in the towel. And so here's how it all goes down. It started, honestly, with Knox Hill and King Dada. I forget what exactly, even, that's not the point of the video. But it doesn't matter whatever the beef was, but those two started going at it, right? And they were going back and forth or whatever. And then Ren, I saw, like, Ren get involved in this thing, right? And I was like, what? Like, what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, so shout out to King Dada, because honestly, I don't think that none of this would have happened without his thing in this too. So shout out to you, King Dada, for real. Because yeah, it was the Dada diss that Ren did, that when I watched it, initially I'm just like, oh wow, okay, so Ren's in his diss bag. I didn't know this was, that Ren does this kind of stuff. So I'm here for it. And so the thing is, though, it was the way that he ended his diss, though, and gave flowers to Dada, even told all of his subscribers to go and subscribe to him and support him and build him up. And because Ren does, he's said it many times, like, he respects Dada and his pen. Dada ain't no joke. So nobody does that. Not nobody, but let's say very few do that. And so when you see something like that, you need to acknowledge that that's special. That was really, really special. And because like I said, I had been in this dark place for so long, and everything was so negative, just going online, everything was just negative. So to see something like that, to see Ren, who I already know now, like a lot of his backstory and everything he goes through, to do something like that, just above and beyond. And that was the first time in a long time that I got inspired. I really, I jumped onto YouTube and I started searching around for the beat. And I was like, I want to make a song about this. Like, I want to give flowers to these people out here doing things, and putting people on. Whether it's diss tracks or love, whatever, like, it's all putting people on, you know what I mean? Like, it was actually a very cool thing to see happening. I'm very actually happy all of that happened, because I found the beat to Flowers, and I wrote that song in like 2 hours. I wrote that song in like 2 hours, and initially, I'll tell you, my mindset in that, originally when I was writing Flowers, if you listen to that hook, like, this was me, like, I'm about to just give my flowers to everybody before I go. Before I bounce and get out of here, because, you know, I feel like I'm done. I want to give these flowers to these people because, like, this was the first time I've been inspired in a long time, and I just wanted to give flowers to the people that were helping me through all of that. So I wrote that song and I put it out, right? And I shared it to Crypt and Knox, and I shared it to Ren and then too. I still, like, I think Ren has, like, liked one of my posts before, but, like, I have never been, like, I've never truly interacted with him. You have no idea how fanboyed I got over just a like on a post, you know, an Instagram post. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is, with the song, I put it out there. Basically, I'm saying goodbye. And I think some people read it because a few people did react to it. And, you know, they were, you know, giving me like, don't you dare, Blindsight. Don't you dare. You know what I'm saying? And so I put it out there, and it had been out for like, I don't know, like a week or so. It only had like 600 views or something like that. It wasn't, and, you know, I hadn't put out a song in so long. I was like, I guess I was like hoping that it was gonna reach the people, and it did. It reached Knox and Crypt. They did acknowledge it. I think Knox did a repost on Instagram. But I guess what ended up happening, because like I just felt like Flowers wasn't. It was better than that. It deserved more, I guess. And I mean, I guess as an artist, we all think our songs deserve more. For this one, I just felt like an extra special push and pull to like get this one out there and really explain my message, because it didn't seem like it was truly getting out there the way that I'd hoped. That was when I made the video, A Message for Ren. And let me tell you, that changed everything. That right there changed everything. I knew about Ren's fan base, you know what I mean? Like, I knew that they seemed like a really cool, loyal base, you know what I mean? And probably one of the best out there. But when I made A Message to Ren, and I kind of just told everybody the inspiration to Flowers and how everything happened, and you know, what they actually did for me, I was blown away by the response. That video got like almost 20,000 views, and in a very short time. And let me just say, you guys showed up and showed out, Renegades, because Flowers finally got the love it deserved. You guys came in and started taking that video and giving it the love that it deserves. I think it's got like 4,000 or 5,000 views, 3,000 or 4,000 views, something like that. And it did so much better than I had even anticipated originally. So when the Renegades came through like that, I was blown away by that response. And because here's the thing, like, when you're an artist and you're making music and you're doing this, like, you thrive to have a fan base like that. You know what I mean? Like, you thrive, you want a fan base, and the Blindsight Squad is like that. We're not that big yet, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to see that many people come in and ride or die for Ren like that, and the love, and just showing the love to people, showing love to the people, to the artists they love so much, was absolutely incredible. And it was like a slow progress. Like, you guys were just slowly pulling me out of this little hole that I was falling into, and I couldn't get out. So after that, after A Message for Ren came out, with that impact that you guys showed on that video, I had to say thank you. And I didn't know any other way to do it but just do a remix of one of Ren's songs. And I gotta say, Murderer was like one of those songs that I initially was like, yo, this dude spazzes. And it's just that kind of beat too, that like, I felt like my vocal was like, oh, I'm gonna fit on this one. And so what I try to do with Murderer, to say thank you to all the renegades out there, is just spaz. Just get on that track and rap. And you guys blew that one up too. The Renegades blew that one up too. I'm not saying like viral. I'm saying though, like you guys, that video got like 4,000 views. Like you, and then I did another remix, Sick Boy, which I did because I know that Ren went through a thing with Sick Boy, but now it's back. Shout out to that. But I took mine down because I didn't want to cause no issue, especially if there was like copyright strikes going around on this. So I ended up taking my Sick Boy down. I might put that back up. You guys let me know. You guys can drop that in the comments and let me know if you guys want me to put Sick Boy back up. That's up to you guys. But then I did a Seven Sins remix where I actually kept Ren's vocals, where we did kind of a back and forth. You guys, every time I did a Ren remix, you guys showed up and showed out. Like it was crazy. It was blowing my mind. I was just like, this is wild. And here's the crazy thing, right? Because you guys didn't just show up for the remixes. You guys started showing up for my music as well. That's when I knew like the Renegades they're special. Like that's a special group. They don't just come in and just show love for their artist only. No, if they genuinely like you, they will support you. There's Renegades Claire. Shout out to Claire. She created fan pages for me. You know what I'm saying? Like she created fan pages for me to help promote, my music. And so again, hold on. Seriously, you guys, it's one of those, like, it's like, this is like the fan base I've always, dreamed of having, you know what I mean? Like, it was just at that scale. Cause like I said, the Blindsight Squad, I'm telling you guys, the Blindsight Squad is the real deal. We're not like super huge and big. There's not a whole bunch of us, but we are ride or die. And so when I seen the Renegades come in through like that, and it was coming in big, like ride or die, it's like, wow, hundreds and hundreds of you, Jesus. It was wild. And just to see even some of you come and support me and what I'm actually doing, that was insane. That was insane to me. And it revived a new life in me to keep going. Like if I've only got 5 more years of vision left before I'm completely blind, I'm going to spend it making music. I can't, I've been doing this for so long. I can't stop now. I don't want it to be all for nothing. I don't want to end up losing my eyesight and then just talk about this little hobby thing that I did for, a little while that never really panned out. I don't want that. So the Renegades really, thank you. Like, and Ren, your stories, bro, your stories are so relatable. And you don't even need to be going through, like, it's just the way that Ren words things in his songs that, like, I think that's what it is. Like, that's what, it's his writing ability. There's not a lot of people that write like him. It's a very poetic type of style. And it's beautiful. Like, that's how I before music, that's what I did, is I wrote poetry. I wrote poetry for years and years and years. Never thought about converting it into music until I was 31 years old. I jumped in late in the game. You know what I mean? Like I didn't start making music until I was 31 years old. And it was because I lost my job due to my eyesight, and I couldn't do my job anymore. And I didn't know what to do with myself. And music saved me there. Like music, helped me from going into that dark hole, just music alone. So, like music, it's like a love-hate relationship, you know what I mean? It's like, some days I hate it, some days I love it. And, I just wanted to go into detail with that with you guys, because you have no idea how much that actually helped me just stay here and keep doing this. And I still have my bad days, but thank you. It's just a genuine thank you to Ren and the Renegades for saving me from doing something I think I would have regretted. I think I would have regretted it. So I'm in forever debt to you guys. You guys already know that. I've told you a million times. If you guys ever need anything from me, don't hesitate to reach out. You guys have been there for me through everything, so I'm there for you. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I really wanted to go into detail with that with you guys and tell you, because it was a dark place and I was close to just being gone. And so shout out to Ren and the Renegades. I love you guys. Blindside Squad, thank you. You guys already know. But I see you guys on the next one. And I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If there's any ideas or anything you guys want me to talk about, just throw them in the comments. Don't even hesitate. Just let's talk. I'm planning on making these videos every single day. So if you guys are here for it, you guys want to show up, show out, let's go. Let's do this damn thing. It's gonna, if it takes me 20 years to become an overnight success, we're gonna do it, guys. And that's it. I'll stop. I love you guys. See you later.
I'm going to put in a joke real quick before I put in his music, which is fire. That's why you see this fire right here. Y'all got to get to see this man's work, and it's fire. He's fire, fire, fire. I'm going to say it over and over. But I'm stuck in country music hell, and I'm a Bronx baby, and I like my hip-hop. So this guy's a hip-hop artist, but he sings too, guys. I'm going to let y'all hear my version of a country music song in a joke form, because I can't sing worth a shit. And I can play the piano, but here's your joke, and then we're going to get to his music. I hope you enjoy it. I tried to be a country music person. I couldn't do it. This is my joke about it.
Hey, little girl, don't you get upset. I got some bad news. Better call the vet. Oh, no. As the flames go higher. Oh, the dogs
Would be so proud. And the reason I'm doing this joke is because Ren did country music recently, Blindside. If you don't know, I'll play it for you later.
Yeah, we gotta look on the bright side now. We'll save a lot of money on puppy chow. Oh, yeah. I'm not a liar. Oh, the dog's on fire. You know that I always thought he was a good little fellow. Now run to the store, get a bag of marshmallows. Okay, a lot of you missed that. That's real funny. Come on, people, get with it. I don't have cue cards tonight. We will take these cameras down. You come on, get with it.
Man, what is wrong with my eyes? Everything's all cloudy. It's flashing lights and floaters. What is going on? Hi, Aaron. Please come in and sit down. Thank you, thank you. Where is the, the seat is right there. Where? Walk straight to the left and right in front of you. Okay, so what was it you wanted to talk about? Well, Aaron, I know you've been struggling with your eyes and glasses just don't seem to work. Is there anything we can do? No, actually, you're suffering from a disease you were born with, and eventually you will be completely blind. Boy sick, boy the janitor of sick, boy hereditary, inherited derelict of spit, boy. Take a second, think about that kid, what a shit choice. 1 in 4,000 people stripped, the vision destroyed. Like here's your sight, now go and enjoy your life and see what it has to offer. You try it before you buy. I'm excited to see the world, but it started to fade at night, and as soon as the sun comes out I was blinded by all its light. I'm feeling tired, I think I'll take a nap now. Sleep, go to sleep, feeling restless so I can't now. Please, can't sleep, can you please just make it calm down? Gee, what? There's not a thing I care is not found. Doubled out on the edge where walking is unsafe. No, not in here, shining swords cut me only one way. Spirit is cracking inside, it's breaking my heart, cause I wake up still facing every day in the dark. Where do I go? Retinitis pigmentosa, RP for short, is an eye disease that can make everyday life extremely difficult. You'll have to give up driving and use visual aids like canes and seeing eye dogs to independently get around on your own. Really? Yes, and you'll also lose the ability to see your loved ones' faces. Once complete blindness settles in, you'll eventually start to forget what everything and everyone looks like. So it's just complete darkness? Essentially, yes. Everything you know now will be gone. Don't sit there and tell me what I can and can't do. I live with it and I ain't taking shit from people like you. You think you know me, but you fail to see the truth. It's my choice to see it whatever I wanna be and do. Fuck your limitations, some vindication. My visually impaired nation taking independence with verification. I'm going blind, but I still see more than most. If I lost it all tonight, I would still be in control. I don't need to see it physically, believe it like a ghost. If you treat it like a misery, the demons will uphold every negative response, eating pieces of your soul. If you try to kill a god, you will reap what you sow. Tell me, could you imagine what it's like to be blind? You can't see. You try to find a way in your mind, you can't breathe. Anxiety is taking your sight, because every time you get stressed, progressively lose your mind. Invisible disability, nobody really feeling me. Saying I'm fucking faking it, stupid that what you really think. Why would I choose to be this way? Nothing would make me wish it, not even on my own enemies. Nothing will make you get it, so I'm done. It just feels like a waste of time trying to explain to people about my blindness. They're just like, but you're looking at me, but you can see this or that. There's different levels of blindness. I'm just one of them.
What up? I'm like, hey, yo, what up? Heard a couple rappers don't like me, run up. Hey, about a week ago, you was all on my dick. It's kinda weird, but I get it, bitch, shut up. You said you want smoke, but you better hot box with God. Get your motherboard rocked and optimized. When the 9 come knocking like Ramadan, I whip fast, walk away so nonchalant. I'm from Cybertron, Optimus Prime, Megatron with the Walther, I'm about to slide. I got a new trick. If you care about your life and dead ass, then you got to try. Shut the fuck up. It's a new thing, you don't wanna see it when I have another mood swing. It could get rough, kinda like blue jeans, but let's keep it gravy. Here's a little poutine, little bit of stuff on my mind that I can't figure out how to put it in the words to say. You walk into a zoo, you look into the cage, you're poking at a bear and it feels so great. There's one little problem, no it's not the gate. Take a look around, that bear ain't ate. That the size of the fence don't hold no weight. No more smile on your face when you see it ain't safe. Better stick to the bait.
Y'all want the smoke, but you start running when the pen busts back. Don't want the smoke, get your heart pumping like the drums on the track. Y'all want the smoke, but you start running when the pen busts back. Don't want the smoke, get your heart pumping like the drums on the track. Tell me you see it, cause I don't believe it. They're acting like they are the ghosts, but they don't even wanna play with the smoke. So I'ma have to dig a grave if they home. Look, you're never gonna see them on the streets. They live behind screens, they finna find me. They get it done, guy, I don't need a gun to bum rush at one time. No fucks to come by, come on, guy. Tell me what you finna not do, tell me what you finna not prove. You ain't worthless, not that I hot you. Knock off cracks in my pool, start off shots to go, click, click, boom. You about that life, you ain't never found outside. Barking at your phone, but the sound don't bite. Bull in your eye with a round of your time. By counting your strike, sinister Mr. Jack Ripper. Cut out your heart, then I eat it like dinner. Gotta go card like the Ouija on the trigger. Murder was the charge, celebrate me like a winner. Take out the top guy, make your top guy better not die. Cause the next time when the next guy gets hot, why get cockeyed? Another top guy in the box better not try. Y'all want the smoke, but you start running when the pen busts back. Don't want the smoke, get your heart pumping like the drums on the track. Y'all want the smoke, but you start running when the pen busts back. Don't want the smoke, get your heart pumping like the drums on the track.
Well, there he is, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys go like and subscribe to his music and his channel. You can't miss him. He's on Facebook and he's on YouTube and he's on Spotify. Just type in Blindsight and you'll find his stuff. And to you, Blindsight, this was for you, so you could have some inspiration to look at sometimes. So every time you feel sad and every time you think that you're not nothing, just play this video. And if it don't work, I'll do another one for you. All right.